time machine you're building down in California?
Jack, this was the result of a formula given to me by a man who landed a ship at my airport in 1953. And we put this formula under research, tested a number of experiments on a bench in a good electronics lab in Chicago, and produced phenomenal results with evidence that we should do it on a larger scale in order to be able to do more with it.
Let's just go. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to another Xavier Spade tutorial. I know what you're thinking, Xavier. How can I time travel? And I got the answer for you. I got the answer. Today I'm going to teach you how to time travel with a deck of cards and your fingerly dudes. That's what's going to happen today. But first, I want to talk quickly about Shin Lim, because if you didn't know, Shin Lim won the champion version of AGT. It's like the big boy version of AGT competition with the winners of the other competitions, and now he's the best of that competition because he won that one. And congrats, good for him, and I'm really happy he won. He's a great dude, and he did some dope stuff. I've seen a lot of positive comments about it, but what bothers me are the few negative comments that I see, and they really shouldn't be bothering me, but they bother me. And they bother me because I see dumb statements. I see statements like, oh, he can't do that in the real world, or when I was before, people couldn't do that with camera cuts and all this nonsense. And let's get a few things clear, man. Let's just get some things out of the way. Of course, Shin Lim cannot do the stuff he did on TV at a restaurant table or close up, because it's not meant for that type of stage. I have never seen anybody complain about David Copperfield not doing his grand illusions at a restaurant. I've never seen it. I don't get why it's such a big deal with Shin Lim. Also, to be frank, this, of course you're going to use camera cuts and angles and stuff like that on TV. That's the point. We try to mimic that with the actions that we do in real life. We'll try to create moments of misdirection. And by the way, most of the time they're done really bad. But, we'll like lean into somebody, or we'll make a stupid joke in order for us to do a move. On TV, we don't have to do that. We can cut the camera and make sure the camera's at the right angle to make sure the illusion looks the way it needs to look for the people at home. I don't see the problem. Just wanted to talk briefly about it. Shin Lim, congrats to you. I'm glad you made it. And now at the 10-year anniversary of the AGT Champions, you're going to go in and win the Champions Championship. And I know for a fact he's not listening to those people. I don't know why I'm listening to those people. I really shouldn't either, but I am. But whatever. So instead of thinking about all that, we're just going to time travel with a deck of cards. So let's do that right now. All right, so I know this effect as Time Machine. It's a super simple trick. Somebody showed this to me a while back. 𝐏𝐀𝐕𝐈𝐿𝐿 namely. And his presentation for it was really awesome. It's a super simple effect, but the idea of it can be super powerful. I'm not going to tell you his presentation. If you know 𝐏𝐀𝐕, you know the presentation that he uses. But instead, I'm just going to show you the sequence, because it's really easy. It's really just 2 double lifts. So it doesn't matter what card or whatever. All that matters is that people remember the cards. So you start out with a double lift. And just remember this card. Don't forget it. Say it in your head. Remember it. Sing it to yourself if you have to. The 5 of Spades. Just make a little song out of it so that you don't forget this card. Okay? Just remember it. Now that card's going to go in the middle of the deck. And we'll use the next card, which I also want you to remember. Sing it to yourself. 9 of Spades, 5 of Spades, 9 of Spades is the 9 of Spades. So make a little song, whatever. But if I were to just go back in time, just a few seconds to just before I push the first card in the deck, that would mean that the 9 of Spades is still on top because the 5 of Spades hasn't been pushed in yet. And that's it. That's the whole effect. It's that simple. There's nothing more to it. You don't need extravagant moves. You don't need palms and gimmicks. 2 double lifts. That's all it takes. And it'll just show the importance of how a good double lift and good presentation can literally make a beautiful, powerful, strong effect. And that's all it takes. So I'll go through the finer things because there really aren't many, but I'll hint at the presentation that was shown to me. The presentation was about a gift. How do you give somebody a gift when you barely know them? Right? What's a good gift to give somebody you have no idea about? So he goes on the premise of time. If I can give you time, I think that's a great gift. So you start out with a double lift, and he you know, Gabby's a very extravagant guy, so he likes to, you know, sing it in your head, 9 of spades, and he literally starts singing the card. But it enforces the fact that this card is here, what the card is, and that they remember it. Okay. Now you turn it back over, and the way you put it in the deck is very specific. You're going to put it in the middle, sticking out, and then you're going to push it square. And as you push it square, you're going to pause a minute and then do another double lift. And you're going to do the same thing. Remember this card, sing it, blah, 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 blah. Go through that whole motion. Say, now we'll put this card back in the middle as well. And now you stop. Say, but if we were to go back in time, and that's what this is supposed to represent now, back in time to when the first card was pushed in, it wasn't pushed in all the way, that would mean that the card, and you name the second card, hasn't even been put in the deck because the first card is still sticking out, right? And you could go somewhere like that, but that's about it. And then you just spread it and you give a nice little image of the displacement, and that's the end of the effect. There's really not much to it. I just wanted to share this with you guys so you guys can have a little fun with some double lifts that don't require a lot of memorization of things. And it's a good way to get involved with the people you're performing for. All right, so play with that, and that's about it. That's really it. Enjoy it. Are you watching this in the beginning or the end? You don't know, because we've traveled so much time together. We've traveled all over the galaxies. You know, like with this mere pack of pasteboards, we have defied Einstein, and we have traveled through time without using a gravity field. Can you do that anywhere else? I don't think so. But I hope you enjoyed it. It's not a super hard trick. It's a fun little trick that can, with the right presentation, can be super engaging. But other than that, that's it, man. I'm gonna, as always, I stream on Twitch, so please go follow me there. I play games, and you guys can come talk with me and watch me do a whole bunch of dumb antics. Here's a question. In the comments below, I want you to tell me if you want me to take the best moments of me streaming and upload it to YouTube, because there have been some really funny moments, and maybe you want to see them. So let me know in the comments if you want to see them. If you like what I'm doing, like, comment, and subscribe. I told you what to comment down below. Hit the bell if you want to be notified. On the end of the month, I will be at the Strand with Ian and the other boys doing the book thingy. So hopefully I'll see you there. Maybe be signing some stuff and hanging out. Other than that, that's it. I hope you enjoy it and travel safely through time. And if you ever see yourself on these journeys, run. I don't know why. It's just what I heard. Like, don't touch yourself if you're time traveling. Just saying. All right. Peace out.